Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 3 of the originals entitled I'll See You in Hell or New Orleans. Either or. I've never been to New Orleans. I don't know if it's the same place or not. Heard it's a great city. So, it's been an interesting opening so far to Season 3. Lucian's been introduced. He has stuff that cures hybrid bites, but he only has like 3 or 4 doses left. I can't remember how many. It's been a couple days. There's a lot of things going on. Probably one of my favorite openings so far to any season, which again is funny because at the same time this is running, the shit show that is Season 7 over on the Vampire Diaries is running. So with that in mind, God, that first like 6 or 7 episodes of Season 7 really bugged me. It was great, though, once it all played out. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, Twitch stream, everything in between. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's watch. Why do you kind of look like Ramsey for a second?
Goes back to a time when our family was happy.
Things
were good, or as good as they can be for vampires hiding in plain sight. Everyone in Marseille was held in the thrall of the Count's arrogance.
Yeah, this dude looks like Ramsey. Yeah,
Tristan,
okay, never mind.
And his sister,
just those side angles.
In hindsight, I could have done more to prevent what was to follow. But then, even an endless life cannot be played in reverse.
It's impressive work, my lord.
It's a trifle.
Even an endless life can't be played in reverse.
Along with the word of a friend.
It is as a friend that I come to you now. There is something I must ask of you. For the Lady Aurora. If you would deliver this to her in secret, I would be eternally grateful.
Are these declarations of love? It's a bold move.
Oh, we shared affection for one another when we were children, but since then my station in life has prohibited me from declaring my intentions. If she would leave this place with me...
Not an idea I would advise. Besides, my family needs you.
Couple things. Maybe Klaus has a little bit of feelings here for Aurora as well. You know, he did say she was ravishing. But also, Aurora, she looks like 5 different people that I know, and I can't pinpoint who she looks similar to. It's blowing my mind.
Your family stay here cannot last much longer anyhow. Not given your brother Cole's decadence. The local villagers believe they are beset by demons. Soon you'll need to run. And Aurora and I can run with you. Aid you in your endeavors. Niklaus, please. I would give her the note myself, but Tristan's jealousy is tyrannical. I cannot go near her. But you...
They got some jealousy.
Not fear him. Or anyone.
They got some Game of Thrones shit going on for real, for real. Passing some love notes.
Hoping to dissuade Lucian, I told him Aurora would not accept his note. I thought the matter settled. How could I tell him that Aurora was already in love with another?
She's already in love with me, mate.
Oh, man. Get in there, Klaus.
But Lucian was a hopeless romantic.
Man, that hurts.
In his desperation, he sought her out.
Let me get these panties off.
You're not meant to see this.
I trusted you.
Quiet. I'm meant to be in prayer.
Klaus didn't even get to take his own panties off. I imagine he's got like some silk stuff on. Imagine Klaus is a freak, honestly. He probably got some lingerie even back then. Gotta be careful with him.
If anyone finds you here...
It's too late. The guards are coming.
My handmaids must have seen him enter. Well, if the guards know, then Tristan himself will be alerted.
I will deal with them.
No, Niklaus, he's my brother.
Do you think he cares? Do you not know what manner of man you were with? He is a beast.
Lucian, my friend.
We are not friends.
Go. No,
Lucian and
please.
long hair really
Please, by the window, same as
is off-putting.
Niklaus, go. Please.
Lucian, follow me.
Shit, go. There is no time. Hurry.
Yeah, he's got some Ramsey vibes to him, man. Look at him.
Take him. And given the circumstance, Lucian qualifies as both friend and foe, and according to Freya's prophecy...
We are to beware both friend and foe, but let us not forget family, Niklaus.
Right, keyword.
Lucian's 2 out of 3. Family. I say we put him down, just like old times.
Just like old times? Brother, I wonder who among our family do you suppose has the greatest predilection for betrayal?
Brother, please.
Now, before we murder Lucian, there's certain questions
before we
that
murder
need to be
Lucian.
answered. Chiefly, what is he doing
What?
here?
He gives me
And
so much life.
Lucian, why would he lie to you, his sire? I'm afraid we might have to resort to something deliciously medieval here, brother.
Medieval. Medieval. The way he said that.
I take it you will lower yourself to associate with your bastard brother, then?
Yes. That's the plans, man.
Have you finally forgiven me?
Now.
I will consider it.
Oh.
When Hayley forgives you, Gia rises from the dead and hell freezes over. For now, however, let's just hope your little friendship with Lucian doesn't disrupt our mission.
Damn. So, hit him with the hashtag. Bloop. So, Hayley got to forgive you. Gia has to come back to life, and hell has to freeze over. So, there's a lot of stipulations.
Hey! It's not Jazz Fest. Some of us have toddlers that need to sleep.
I was going to say I would go right back to playing. I don't care who you're yelling at. I'm out here playing my instrument. Hi, Hayley.
All right, I'm taking mommy out for the day.
Yeah, let her.
As long as it's serious.
Let her go scream or feed on people or something. Like you said, you're in the bayou in complete silence, and you go out back to New Orleans where there's a bunch of music and sounds and everything. It's just like here is quiet. New York is loud. I remember waking up and I'm like, why do I hear music? It's 7 a.m. in an ambulance in a fire truck, and I smell brisket and chicken. What is happening?
Serial killers in the news, cops are going to be all over this city like a rash. So for now, no feeding on tourists, and don't even think about going near the locals.
So, what then? Puppies and bunnies?
Hi, Josh.
You can talk to our contacts at the blood banks and hospitals.
Welcome back,
Let 'em know
Josh.
you'll be coming by. Definitely walked into the wrong place.
I'm Aya.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Marcel Gerard. Now.
Oh, yeah, we know
you.
you.
Rude, or are you going to offer me a
man.
drink?
Maybe both.
I don't have time for this. Get her out of here.
A shame. I'd heard you were more hospitable. What a disappointment.
Yeah, I grabbed that, broke that, big kick, yep, up and over, yeah, snapped your shit. Anyways, my name's Aya. How are you doing?
Thing is, I was instructed not to leave without making you an offer.
What you got? Don't hand me boob
Will you
money.
hear my offer or not?
I don't want your boob money.
Lucian!
Oh, I read about this. Oh, those poor men. Oh, they're in life anything but poor. Solid gold cufflinks, Bulgari watches. Such ostentatious displays of wealth no doubt attracted the attention of some vile criminal element.
You seem to know a lot about the case. Big fan of true crime?
Look at my watch, Mr. Kenny. My cufflinks. But for a
My
twist of fate,
cufflinks.
one of those faces might be mine.
Oh, you sound real frightened by the prospect. You know, in my experience, people like you don't believe in fate. They make their own luck. Whether it's good or bad.
Well, then I shouldn't be here long.
What?
People like me tend to have exceptional lawyers to get us out of trouble like this.
True. Imagine something real quick, though. Imagine they interview you in a room that's not a fucking dungeon, okay? Imagine they bring you in. Not for this, but like you actually get like arrested on something. I think it's something that's happened like similar to Stefan. But they bring you in, and they have to take off all your like jewelry and stuff, right? And they take your little ring, your little daylight ring. And what if they put him in a room that's not that would be a hilarious way to watch a vampire die in the show. Is they give up their ring, right? Because they're like, I don't want to kill these people. I'll be a good dude. And then they're like, I don't know where I'm going with this. But eventually they get into a holding cell where there's sunlight. And then they just burn. Like, they're not going to take his ring for just bringing him in for questioning like this. But imagine if they did, and it was in sunlight. There goes Lucian. My brain.
But while I'm here, you should know that I do hate to be bored. And you bore me. I know that behind that mirror is Cammy O'Connell. And I would very much like to talk to her. Alone.
There's a little bit of compulsion, brother. She got your vein in your system. You know who he looks like, actually? What's his name? Wait, hold on. I don't want to say the wrong name. I have it in my head. If I just typed Freddy, exactly. Okay. He looks like a kind of a grown-up version of Freddy from iCarly. Tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not.
Somehow survive to tell the tale.
Here he goes on my family Michelson
Each of us
again.
has our share of scars.
Is that one right there? They got you down in the cellar. Oh, look at his back.
Have you two come to watch as Lucian receives his punishment? I fear I'm being a touch lenient given his intentions for my sister.
Why torture a loyal servant? I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding.
One that remains outside your concern.
Means
As
outside
some of
your
the counts,
concern.
I may discipline staff as I see fit. Should you take issue, allow me to remind you that you're a guest.
Step away from him. Now.
I know what you are. Our house servants speak of demons hunting in the night. I myself interviewed one such maiden, quite pretty. Thus far the only survivor of these attacks. I asked what manner of creature had hunted her. She said she was certain it was the Lord Cole, but with the face of a beast. Your entire family sought refuge here, claiming to be noblemen, when in fact you were fiends. I can only surmise that you are hiding, which means you are afraid. Somewhere out there, something is even more savage than you.
That's a good deduction skills there, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I grabbed that. What's up, puss boy?
This is not going to be pleasant.
Do so at your peril. But should any misfortune befall me, know that I have instructed my fastest riders to spread word of your presence here. Whomever seeks you would most certainly hear the news.
Niklas, release him. Please.
See, we're not so different after all.
It's always one little slimy little buddy.
Your family. I wish to protect mine.
Slimy, using his knowledge, blackmail in his favor. And that's why he's going around putting a smile on people's
And
faces.
after all these years, you continue to reenact your trauma. You're choosing victims who are the contemporary equivalent of the privileged son
Be like it.
who hurt you.
It's because they themselves would like to see him dead.
You know, I gotta say too, I talked about this at the end of the first episode when they showed him slicing his mouth, and I was like, you know, it wasn't that really big of a reveal that he was the person going around doing the killings. But at the same time, with the way that this show works and the way things kind of go up, down, around about, maybe he's not the person doing it. That's a thought. It could be Tristan. It could be Tristan, who's going back and forth between fucking New Orleans and goddamn wherever, that Buddhist temple. It could be him trying to garnish the name because maybe he's of a different sire line. It could be something along those lines. Maybe Lucian isn't that bad. Or maybe he is.
No intent on defending your humble abode and maintaining your reputation in front of this motley retinue.
Motley crew.
I'll adjourn to somewhere more appropriate.
Hell, it could be her for all we know. Got that little finger claw thing. She'd be going around doing that shit. Ooh, what'd you poison him with? See what I'm saying, y'all? Marcel stays getting his ass beat and being incapacitated.
How much longer is this going to take?
Elijah and I can begin now.
I thought she had a bandage hanging off her neck.
Sadly, I've already shown you what visions of yours I've managed to divine.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's either gonna get physical or sexual right here. Lick his cheek. Lick that motherfucker, boy. Watch this. Saw that shit coming a mile away. Put that tongue up, girl. Fuck. You gonna rip his fresh wife beater though? He probably got that in a pack from a goddamn convenience store for $3. You gonna rip it? Hayley, you're aggressive. Just want you to know that. A little bit aggressive. It's okay though. Also, what's Marcel gonna do if he stops by the fight shop? What is he say? Where's the other vampires? What if they gonna come into church and just see you two fucking in there clapping like goddamn seals just got done doing a trick? Josh done lost his boyfriend and got his ass beat.
Would you kindly enlighten me as to what happened here?
Yeah, just drop your handkerchief on him. Elijah, don't help him up.
This woman.
What woman?
I don't know. She walked in like she owned the place.
And then she did own the place.
She had to talk to Marcel in private. We tried to get rid of her and boom.
Beat y'all's
Smackdown
ass.
City, which obviously went quite well.
Is that an owl?
Did this woman happen to have a name?
I don't know. Aya?
Let me guess, 5'7", built like a goddess, vicious as a viper.
So you know her.
Of course he knows her. It's a television show. Exposition. Yeah, sire line.
You're an intelligent man, so I won't insult you.
Not insulting. So, Aya.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with the yeah. So Aya, maybe she's the person doing the killings because she wants to turn Lucian against Klaus or whatever the hell. It could be a possibility. I'm just saying, she got the damn finger claw. You never know.
We both.
And my wounds healed 1,000 years ago.
Your little mouth scratch thing. Cammy looking good this episode too, by the way. We gotta put it out there.
Drink.
What, you brought him a fucking sip? There was nothing in that cup.
What did you do to me?
Oh, now there's water in it. Imagine this though. Klaus like steals your girl. You see him trying to clap her up against a stone wall. And then you kind of take the dive for it. And get your shit slashed. That's rough.
I'm sorry, my friend. Are you mad? You know what I am. This rage is pointless. You cannot hurt me. Blood healed you.
Yes, it did.
I'll bite all that is damned to you free.
Stabbed him with a fucking long stick. Damn, stabbed him again when he was down too, though. Like,
And so I died.
true. I'm glad we're getting a little bit of backstory here, but it is kind of cool that that's the first time that the vampires learned that they could heal people with their blood.
Private.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking right now? You ready? I'm going to give another prediction. Klaus sired Lucian. right? Elijah sired Aya, right? Rebecca sired Tristan. Maybe. Or somebody.
We are called the Strix.
Quite the prestigious organization. Responsible for countless wars, numerous plagues, assassinations.
Elijah done showed up spitting facts.
You have to break rules if you want to build a new world. Hello, Elijah. It's been a while.
Marcel's like,
know each other
intimately.
Ooh.
Whatever you were doing here, I know you're not alone.
Let her go, Elijah. No need for this to become vulgar.
The Tristan?
And there he is. Tristan.
Hello, bright eyes.
As it happens, your line, thanks to my Strix, has wreaked all manner of havoc on Lucian and his assorted interests. As a result, he's desperate to exterminate the lot of us, me, Aya, everyone you've sired. Of course,
So Tristan is under Elijah.
This task would be for him to kill you.
That means there's a whole other effing group out here. Probably under Rebecca somewhere. Meh.
You don't believe me? Perhaps
Don't
you
believe me,
underestimate
just
Lucian's
watch.
ambition. What?
He about to burn this man and he gonna fucking right on fucking cue before getting burned. Oh.
What? Hello, friend.
Hey, we're about to burn your ass alive.
Returned. Is that why this is so hard for you? Because he's the first of your sire line.
Numero effing uno correctamundo winner.
Brought out the worst in you, Nicholas.
We brought out the worst in each other. In some ways, we made each other who we are.
Well, the moment we have that weapon, we will end him. He and Tristan.
It is good to hear that word again. We.
It's purely circumstantial. Let me assure you, brother. This is not forgiveness.
You see, oh my god, dude, the look on his fuck, he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I've claimed righteousness in my actions towards you and Hayley. But perhaps I did stray a little too far from the shores of reason. Freya's prophecy speaks of family against family. I want you to know. You will never fall by my hand.
I can shed a single tear. My man he's emotional. He's got little tears in his eyes too. Look at him thinking. He's like, man, because in Klaus's mind, he hasn't really done anything wrong, really. He's sitting there like, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta kill Gia. I gotta do this for Hayley. Which in the moment of doing that for Dahlia to gain her trust, but went a little too overboard. In the moment, he feels like it was the right actions. Now he's realizing that he did go overboard. He's trying to apologize. It's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. I honestly think the Hayley part could probably be a little forgiven. Turning her back into a damn puppy. But you did kill Gia right in front of my mans. That's rough. That's rough. Because with Hayley, we could undo a curse. Gia fucking dead. They had her laying there like some KFC on the ground. Hashtag bloop. Tell me you watched Game of Thrones without telling me you watched. There's a lot of very similar scenes cut in this. When did this season come out? There's a lot of similar shit. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just fun to point out. So Lucian says Tristan's the murderer, which, I mean, he could be because he's the person that first cut him like that, so he knows that wound. Or maybe it's somebody else completely. I think maybe it probably is Tristan, but they keep giving us fake little nods at who could be out here committing these innocent murders for these people. You know? Murders of the innocents, not an innocent murder. It doesn't sound right. Klaus and Elijah reunite to investigate Lucian's motives. Hayley copes with unusual methods, and mysterious figure has an offer for Marcel. So the Strix have made their introduction with Tristan and Aya. I was really hoping Aya was going to be her own thing, like a leader of some people, but really just being under Tristan. That sucks. But Lady Aurora is inbound to Nolans. See you in Hell or New Orleans. So I guess she's coming to New Orleans. Hell's later with Cade and all that shit. So yeah. I mean, it was a fun little episode. Episode 1 and episode 2 were really good. I feel like this is like the first time kind of taking a little step back. We deal with Hayley sleeping with Jackson after feeding on him in that little moment. Hopefully nobody spotted them. Marcel's having Josh clean the blood out of his Persian rug. And Marcel kind of a little pissed because, I mean, he was looking forward to teaming up with Elijah there. And I don't know if it'll ever happen throughout this show with Elijah and Marcel kind of rekindling their connection they once had, but I don't know. Ever since watching Elijah dismiss him as a boy, when he did that for the betterment of Klaus, just sucks. And I love how Elijah this whole time has been looking to redeem Klaus, and now it's flipped to Klaus is kind of looking to get Elijah's, to apologize to Elijah and get his forgiveness. Elijah's always one that said Klaus doesn't forgive. Klaus has finally forgave. Maybe Klaus has taken a step too much. Is it hypocritical of Elijah not to forgive, or is he justified? Like I mentioned to somebody in the comments the other day, the show does a really good job of showing both sides to the coin. And I enjoy it. So on that note, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.